Hi, I'm Rod Deichman. I'm a friend of Barb Smith, and she's asked me to give you a look at one of her rentals. Now, I'm not a real estate agent, and I've never been, and I don't really want to be. What I'm interested in, just like you, is seeing what these houses look like. And my first impression of this place, and I filmed this a few days ago, was, wow, it's big. And yeah, it is. It's got that look right from the street that just impresses you right off the bat. Now, something from at least from my gut says that this is for a bigger family. Although one or two people I think would be great in here, but holy cow, I mean, look at that size of this place. I grew up in an old house like this, so I kind of know what to expect when I get inside, but I am really interested in this outside area, the patio that I saw when I walked up, and I'm like, okay, so that's interesting. The old houses that I lived in didn't have that. So as I walked over here, I'm getting ready for a surprise, and I was quite surprised in the amount of space that we had out here. I mean, look at this. There's chairs. There's places for a party to happen out here. Oh, there's Barb. Hi, Barb. So I thought that outside patio area built on the house was just spectacular. And then as a bonus, I was kind of surprised to see this handicap accessible ramp coming out there. And for me, that's really, man, that's something that obviously when this house was built, that wasn't thought about. So somebody put the time and the effort into making that happen. And that's a really wonderful touch. Once you got to the back side of the house, you notice it's not a big yard or anything like that. So having a bunch of small kids in this one, well, it's great for the inside. Not a whole lot of them to do on the outside. Walking over, I see, hey, there's a carport over on this side, so there's no garage, but at least there is a carport and parking at least for 2 or 3 more cars in the back there. It looks like there's off-street parking in the front. Coming up over the shaded panel, well, we see a little smoker over there. I'm sure that goes with the place. And a door that leads inside. Now, that door is kind of special because you could, if you wanted to, split this place in two. You see, that door leads upstairs, and it can be closed off. So a person could, if they want, if they've got older kids, they could give them that upstairs area to sleep in, and their own access point, which could be kind of handy if you've got kids that age. And as we cross through the front, oh, well, look at that. Wow, that's nice, right? A nice white picket fence that everybody would like. I know I would, right in front of your home. Yeah, that's got a really nice. And again, the curb appeal of this is really, really nice. I mean, look at that. Wow. I like that right side edge. Well, I know what I'd put in there for me. I'd throw in an office in there almost immediately. So let's go ahead and take a look inside and see exactly what we're dealing with when we get in here. Now, like I said, it's exactly as I thought. See, the ceilings in these places are tall. I had a little chandelier right there. And hey, look at that. Nice wood floor throughout this entire thing. Looks really well done, too. Looks like somebody put that in recently. Wall paint looks fairly good, decent in these areas. That could sometimes be an issue, but not here. It looks really nice. Let me go look at this office space, because this is really, for me, what I'd be interested in seeing right off the bat. Yes, it's nice. It's big. It's roomy. Those beautiful wood floors. Got that nice blue painting. Wow, look at that. Beautiful windows to really get out there and shine. Oh, wow. Okay, so, yes, I claim this room. But this, of course, could be a bedroom, I imagine, if needed to be. But, yeah, really nice. Well, let's turn to the right instead of going back out there and continue on. Now, again, with bigger houses like this and the age they are, you see the bathroom. It's right over here to the right. There we go. The power's not on, so we get what we can, right? Again, it's not like we have huge master bathrooms in these old places. They weren't built like that. But this one is big enough, to do everything you need to do in a bathroom. The shower seems fine in the tub. And of course, as is with all these old places, I mean, tons of special storage spaces. I mean, there's nooks and crannies and there's cubbies everywhere on these places, and bigger areas like this. Now, I imagine this room here could be used as a master bedroom. It's certainly got the size to it. And as we progress, and there's that door that goes upstairs. We'll get back to that in a little bit. Closet over there to the left. That's kind of nice. Let's get into the fun part of the house, though. The bigger, the open spaces. And this, I would imagine, we could use as a dining area. It certainly has the space, and we'll get back to that. Let's get back over here where we began, so we get the whole view of this. Let me cross over here to the right, and I'm looking at what's probably the living area, or whatever you want to make it, but it certainly has the space for it and the height to put in and whatever you need in that room. Yeah, the height. Yeah, look at the side. Look at how tall these ceilings are. I mean, seriously, wow. And of course, we've got the chandelier in that dining area, if that's what you wanted to make it. Now, I did take note of that fireplace and had to go back in to look. It's not really one. That's been closed up for a while, so it gives you the illusion of a fireplace, but it's not. Do like the little nook over there, the window nook. Those are always fun. And again, look at all the little cubbies over there for your stuff. But again, what a beautiful little space for a dining area, or just a second family room, if that's the case. Of course, with a second family room, you say, well, I'll just put the dining table in the kitchen area. Well, it's an older house. I don't think that's going to happen, because this right here, well, this is the main kitchen. Oh, and yes, I said main because there's another one upstairs. Remember I said that could be its own place? Oh, look at that Formica table. Okay, now I'll take the place just for that and the fly swatter. If that doesn't save my childhood, I don't know what does. All right, we've got an outside little area here. It's not outside, obviously, but it's away from the house. But we can put whatever we need in there. It's closer to that carport. To the left was the garage. I'm sorry, not the garage, but the basement. It's a typical basement for back here. The power wasn't on. It's really dark down there. We go back through these areas here. I want to take you over and get you to where you can see the upstairs of this place. So again, this is that master bedroom. You could close that door and come in from that side door right there from the right, from the carport, so it's got its own entryway. And then we can head up these stairs. Now, the stairs, of course, are small, just like they were built back then. So take your time, be careful going up the stairs. Certainly no handicap access here. And we've got certainly a 70s kind of dressing here with that wooden paneling on the side. And here we get into that top area. We'll see another bathroom over here to the left. Again, no power, so we can't really get a good look at it. But yeah, there you go. It's a bath and a shower, and well, whatever else you expect to see in a bathroom. All right, let's take a look at the upside. Hey, there we go. Look at the size of this bedroom upstairs. It's really beautiful. And, surprise, shocker, look at this. We've got this massive closet in here as well. I mean, yeah, massive closet up here next to this upstairs bedroom. And as we go back around, we come back in, we see that the place has its own kitchen area. And, of course, a place for a bed and, whatever else you want to put in your... If you wanted 2 beds or 1 bed, it doesn't matter. It's your place. So we see the kitchen. Yeah, looks like the stove could use, or the sink could use a little TLC, that's for sure. And as we go back around, well, we get the general feel that somebody obviously could live up here on their own. Having that access door on the bottom, it's fairly decent. Take one quick look through for the rest of the house and see if we see anything else. And again, as we come down the stairs, we get a view of that really nice wooden floor. And again, you can see how easy it is to jump right out of the house onto that carport. So there's an added bonus to that. Let's see. And this will be going back into the main house. And again, right back out to the outside carport area. Not too bad. Not too bad. Hi, Barb. And that's your neighbor. I caught his name, but I've forgotten it right now. And as we go back in, let's go back in and go back through the house one last time. So, upstairs area there. Main bedroom here. My office over there. On the other side of that door. There it is, over there. Another nice closet right there, as we said. Kitchen area to the right, and through there, the dining area to our left. Oh, what a cute pink stool right there. There we go. And a nice tall dining area. Access point to that huge patio. Little beautiful window nook. Our fake fireplace. And as we come out, and a little peek on my office over to the left, and we head out the door and end up right on that big porch. Again, overall feeling from this little tour for me, it's big. I mean, and I think that's the part I really love about it. And of course, I'm really tied to that office right there. But I think, again, it's got a good curb appeal, plenty of space for a wonderful family. One more time, hey, this is Rod Deichman giving you this tour, but this is Gold Realty Services offering up this place. Thanks so much for watching, and good house hunting.